Hello, and apologies for not making any videos for ages. So I have a new main job and a new puppy, and things are just a bit mad, and he's eaten 3 pairs of my glasses, so these are temporary ones, so if they're a bit squinty it's because they don't really fit my face properly. So the new puppy is why I wanted to make this video today. We had a little bit of an issue with him vomiting bile overnight or first thing in the morning after having an empty stomach. So I just wanted to discuss that and some of the reasons that dogs might vomit bile. So bile is a sort of yellowy green liquid that's produced by the liver for digesting fats. And there are a couple of reasons why they might actually bring this up. So pancreatitis, they might vomit a bit of bile. If there's an intestinal blockage or obstruction, sometimes some more serious, severe problems. And there's also a condition called bilious vomiting syndrome, where they may bring it up often after having an empty stomach. And it's thought possibly because some of the bile leaks back from the first part of the small intestine into the stomach and irritates the stomach lining. So it's really important to go to the vets and get a proper diagnosis of why your dog might be doing this. And if everything comes back clear, then some dietary modifications can be really useful, and that's what we did with our puppy. So he was having his last meal at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Now, one of the things we'd normally suggest for this type of problem is to feed little and often, but as a puppy he was already getting small frequent meals. But his last meal was about tea time, and then he was having quite a long period before eating again. So I split up his tea time meal. I saved 30 grams back from that and started giving him that at 10 o'clock at night, immediately before bedtime. So just 30 grams of it. He got that, then he went to bed, and that immediately solved the problem for him. That was a couple of months ago, and no issues since. So I'm hoping now he's a bit older, his tummy is a little bit more robust, so the next stage will be for us to just gradually wean out that late meal. Obviously have to replace it with bedtime biscuit because he expects something now, but hopefully that's solved the issue for us. But I just thought I'd mention that if everything comes back clear from the vet, then there are some dietary things you can try. Also, playing around with the levels of fat in the food and the levels of fibre in the food can make a difference, as well as the small frequent meals. So again, it's going back to that, try not to get too hung up on the ingredients in the food, because in these cases it's often the levels of nutrients that you need to pay attention to, the fat, the fibre, those sorts of things. So I hope that helps, and I hope everybody is well. Thanks.